Hey Tilly peeps, I have kind of a story time video, but not exactly. But also it's going to be a kind of a tobacco review as well, or maybe a first impression. So housekeeping, we got my new LJ Peretti straight bulldog with a straddle bit pipe. I traded in a couple pipes to smoking pipes, got this one. It's a magic pipe for me. Basically, I got this for free just from stuff that I was collecting dust, and it's fantastic. This anthology got 4 different types of Virginias in it. Kind of strong, actually. Mostly red Virginias, but really good. I'm liking it so far. So let's get into the topic of this video first. So this is kind of a little bit more of an internet lore type of video. So I have to kind of explain it to people that aren't chronically online. So to start, there's this thing called weeaboos that are white people basically obsessed with anime and Japanese culture to the fact where all they can say is just like quotes from anime, and they just think Japan is just one big anime. And there's a Filthy Frank video where it's like weeaboos go to Japan and go, where are the subtitles? So then there's another degree from that where our Slavaboos, so usually Westerners obsessed and portraying Slavs negatively, usually through like memes, like basically just gupnik culture. And what a gupnik is basically just like Russian street trash. Like basically if a Russian or a Slavic person were to compare Americans, like, oh, howdy y'all, I'm gonna go sleep with my sister. So just like Nafuckers explains it better. He's a channel based in Russia. But I'm a Slavaboo in recovery. So it kind of started when I was in college. I've always been interested in Slavic culture, mostly due to hockey reasons. I really admired the Russian hockey players ever since I was like in middle school. I always noticed that they were the most skilled. So I would kind of watch them, and it was before all the cheeky breeky Domke hard boss bullcrap kind of came in there. But it was like, oh yeah, Russia's the best, blah, 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 at hockey, and everybody should be like Russia. And then it kind of turned into Serbian when I started doing some family history. That's where my grandpa's from. So I started learning the Serbian Cyrillic. And then in college, I took Russian class. But like the start of my college career, I was basically just trying to fit in or whatever in a new place, so I used ethnicity as like a crutch maybe, or like as a personality. So I did cringy stuff, like everyone was giving nicknames, so like, oh, I'm gonna have like on my dorm floor, so I'm gonna have like a Serbian nickname like Miloš or something that I do use still for like videos. But some of those I do regret a little bit, but it's like more for fun. So I had tracksuit Fridays. Every time I got drunk, I either spoke in a Russian accent or spoke Russian exclusively. It was basically just to like my senior year of high school, people thought I was gonna shoot up the school, so I was like, I should probably like come up with a new persona or whatever. So I did that in college, and then kind of where like when I was like drinking and stuff, people were like, dude, I can barely like talk to you, like be normal. So then I kind of stopped doing that a little bit, and I still took Russian classes because I enjoyed it, but I think the pivoting point was taking Russian literature, where I was more influenced not just about like stupid Russian memes like the cheeky breeky of Domke shit, like learning about the Boga deity, like the Russian knights, that I actually think are pretty cool, and then some other folk tales and like stuff like that. So I still had the base where it was okay to like the culture, but not to use like the stereotype in like a negative light. And even with my Russian classes, I was actually able to communicate with and have like small conversation with people in Russia when I was studying abroad in Berlin. So I was able to talk to them, and it wasn't a whole lot. I think maybe I think I used 5 lines of dialogue in Russian before I had to switch back to German with them because I was not very good. But like, I still make Russian food. There's a really cool place in Chicago called the Russian Tea Time that's really good. It's got like tea and little cakes and stuff like that. So stuff like Rice of Boris was kind of an influence there, where I kind of branched out into the culture and the food aspect, but I was trying to like shy away from the meme bullshit. So it kind of came back, the Russian stuff came back when I learned, I had a friend of mine who was watching TikToks about a guy in Belarus, and I wanted to brush off my Russian so I could translate it for him. So that kind of brought me back into the Russian fold, but it's not like I'm constantly listening to Hard Boss or anything. It's mostly just like, okay, I did some Duolingo, refreshed what I knew, learned a little bit more than I did when I was in school, and now I'm kind of branching out into Russian cartoons. Like, I'm thinking about doing a review of the 1988 Soviet Treasure Island video, and like doing a video about that. And like learning about Nu Pogodi and Chubarashka. It's like Russian culture and Slavic culture is not just memes and shit. It's history, it's culture, it's TV shows, shit like that. Like, yeah, just learning about culture, really. So, and I'm able to hold conversations about history and stuff, and people think I'm intelligent anyway on what I know about that area geographically that I have a lot of knowledge about, but I'm not just like saying suko bliat every other sentence with them. I'm like actually being like knowledgeable about things. So history and culture over memes is like for a normal person, because if you go to in Russian, go hey, suko bliat, people are gonna be like, put that man in a mental asylum, what the hell. So, yeah, just with like any culture, obviously, just like learn like, if you're gonna be like an edgy meme lord, at least learn fucking Cyrillic. Cause, yeah, but Nafuckers is a good person to talk to or to watch about Russian culture. Serbian culture, it's not just haha war criminal songs, it's culture songs. Kolo, love some Kolo music. Sarma, Chivapi, just like be normal. If you want to be interested in a culture, just don't like don't go haha stereotype funny, like, make it your personality. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I'm excited to release that Treasure Island video. I'm in the process of making a script for it, so it should be fun. Going to be having a little bit of pipe smoking theme, since it's kind of a piratey cartoon. So anyway, be sure to be commenting, liking, subscribing, all the things, and click the button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.